SubhanAllah, the winter's coming. And we know there's as you've mentioned, there's times where we capitalize on, summer has its, its virtue as well. Winter has its virtue. And you're expressing the fact that some of us, we wake up, not even something that we've assigned an hour, 30 minutes before Fajr, but we just feel as if we've had enough rest and we wake up. But sometimes people are not given tawfiq or the godly, or I would say the divine sort of decree and baraka in their time by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How does someone like myself, for example, or the normal Muslim watch at home, put baraka in their time to enable themselves that when they wake up at this time, I want Allah to use me in the best way, subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Yeah, this is very good. This is a very good question and a good point. Some people, you just find good deeds are so easy for them. They find every opportunity to do a good deed and they make the most of it. And others, it's a right struggle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's very difficult. So this is a reality that we all face. Now, how do we make it easier for us? The beginning is always difficult. And you have to go through that to prove yourself to Allah that, you know what, I am worthy of this. Make me worthy of this, Allah, even more. So we go back to the Quran, our reference point for everything in our lives. There's nothing except that the guidance of it is in the book of Allah. Okay, that is the source of all Islamic knowledge. That is the guidance for mankind until Yawm al-Qiyamah. Now, if you go to Surah Al-Layl, a short surah in Juz Amma that all of us probably memorize, yeah? And our kids memorize it and everyone reads it. Okay, what does Allah say? فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. So basically, one good deed leads to the next good deed. The first good deed is sometimes difficult. You have to force yourself to do it.
Allah.
And then as you keep doing it and keep doing it, it becomes easier and easier until it becomes beloved to the soul. And then you taste its delight.
Allah.
Now, it's not like 1 day or 2 days or 1 week or 2 weeks. Sometimes it could be years. You're trying to get to that level of bliss and that tawfiq from Allah and then taste the sweetness of it and really benefit from it.
It's like a career. Sometimes you're building a career and you're waiting for that pay or that maqam, subhanAllah.
Exactly. So some of the scholars of the past and some of the worshippers of the past, so you don't have to be a scholar to have to do this or to get to this level.
Allah.
They said about themselves that 20 years I strove against my own nafs. Yeah, we all have to do this. And try to wake up for tahajjud, for instance, and actually pray. It's difficult. All you want to do is sleep in your nice, warm, comfy bed. You know, the days are warm at the moment, but the nights, they're still a bit chilly. You got out for Fajr and it's still a bit chilly. And now, as we walked into the studio, it's a bit chilly out there. Okay, so yeah, all you want to do is wrap up, but you're going to say, no, the pleasure of Allah is more important than my own nafs pleasure, my own pleasure. I'm going to prefer that. Just that thought, that's an action of the heart, which is love for Allah, which is rewarded by Allah so much. Just to make that statement to yourself and then to make yourself do something. When you don't want to, you want to stay in your bed, nice snuggled up in that warmth. Yeah, we could talk about warm next to your wife, but we'll leave that. Yeah, we'll leave that one. But anyway, you would like to do that and then you prefer Allah. As Allah described, تَتَجَافَى جُنُوبُهُمْ عَنِ الْمَضَاجِعِ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُم خَوْفًا وَطَمَعًا. Yani they are the ones who, their bodies run away. They run away. They jump out of their beds. Why? Because they love Allah. They want what is with Allah more than the comforts of this life. And unfortunately, in our kind of context, where we have all the luxuries of life, we have all the ease, we forget about that struggle that we need to have. And we're going to face challenges in our life. We're going to face challenges in our deen. And the more we are able to push ourselves and make ourselves strive, the easier we will be able to face those challenges. And the better we will be able to get over those challenges.